Hello, let me start with something we all face or we are all related to. Wanted to change some code or you want to develop something as a software engineer. You modify the code, you create a pull request and you wait. You wait for an hour, you wait for a day, you wait for more than a couple of days, and during this time, nothing happens. And what is the impact of the delay? Lot of other pull requests comes, and it is creating a lot of problem for the senior engineers to verify this. And even after this, you are finding that a lot of problems coming in the production. So you will find that during the last couple of years, a lot of things got changed. A lot of code is getting generated using cursors and cloud AI. And finally, it will hit the same place where there is a code review required. And you can also realize that most of the code review tools coming in between are purely static. And we will require some tools which can also help us to do with our latest technologies of AI and also agentic AI, by which we can also go for something like fully automated code review, which will also think like a human, and it should help the actual code reviewers to also take the right decision within a short span of time in a way that it can overall reduce the time required for code review from so many days to a few minutes or an hour. That is what we are targeting. So when we were thinking about this problem, we have come up with this solution of using the agentic agents and tools combined together in a way that whenever there is a pull request is getting generated, it will go for a lot of agents in place, and it will ensure that all this execution happens in parallel. So before the code reviewer is getting involved for a manual code review, the entire system will be doing the complete analysis and come to a conclusion with this proper AI practices. Using coding the LLM, it will decide whether this particular code change is good or not. So most of these current systems, what we call it as pull request or automated code review, are purely static. And the main challenge is like if you go for something like that system, you would have seen that the PR looks very nice, the code review tool is nice, everything is very well. I mean, if you look at the code, it is nice, the review is nice, everyone has done code review, but still when it reaches to customer or a production, it still fails. So what happens is like, even the code is very nice, looking very good, but when it reaches to the production, it all breaks. So when we were thinking about how to solve this problem, so we have come up with something like why can't we use our latest technologies or agentic AI for solving this problem, by which a good code review system which actually act like the entire engineering team and do all their work as individual agents, and finally come up with the results. If there is a failure, it should give the root cause analysis and help the reviewer, by which the reviewers can come to a conclusion whether it's really good for promotion or not. And obviously, we also need to ensure that there is a human element required for cases where there is an exception required. So we were just thinking about that, and we have come up with a product called as TuskerSquad. And what this does is like, it is just making use of these technologies to solve this problem, where whenever you create a PR, the complete system will be executed in parallel for each PR in an isolated environment, and it completes the executions one by one, and it will update in the PR all the status. If everything is going good, it will approve by itself, but if there is a problem, it will also analyze that. It will make use of this LLMs, the AI system, as a brain, and decide is it really required. And we also need a system by which it can get the logs between like the way to backend engineer, front-end engineer, and also client server. We also need the AI systems to interact, just act like interconnecting all these, decide where is the actual problem to find root cause. So we also implemented that type of logic in the TuskerSquad, by which it will just correlate, and it will just collate all the results and then come up with the actual root cause, which will be beneficial for the developer and also for the code reviewer. Now, we have just open sourced a complete TuskerSquad, and you can just download it from the StoneTusker GitHub page and then start working on it. It is already ready for usage. Just download it and then start using it. It's ready for web development. There is also a demo app available. You just need to download it and start using. And if you are willing to contribute, you are welcome to contribute. Just integrate, just learn agentic AI with this method, real world, how we are solving the problems, and come up with your tools. If you want to integrate with another skills or tools, just go ahead and add it over there, and that will help us to even make this project better and ensure that many other teams can also make use of this particular product. So what I am going to do now is, like, I'll be giving one more video along with this, which has a complete demo about how this product is, you can download, you can run this product, how it actually works, how it finds out, how it creates this, and how we can run this system. That is what is given in the demo. And important design considerations we have taken care for this particular project is that everything, all tools and everything will be kept within your environment. There is everything will be in your laptop. There is no need to contact outside, or there is no need of, because we are using all the tools which is hosted internally. And also, even for the LLM activities, we have hosted the LLMs, selected LLMs within the Olama, which is hosted on top of your laptop. Everything can be kept within a single laptop, and to ensure that we are not overloading your laptop whenever we want to use the different LLM. At least 2 LLMs we are using, models we are using, and we are just ensuring that we are just swapping, we are just selecting and loading the required LLM. So I would request all of you to try it out and share your ideas. Please watch the demo what I shared along with this particular video, and go through that and find it out, like how it actually works. Thank you very much.